Hi fragrance lovers, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here at Fab Trends by Mia. Yes, today's video, as you can see from the title, yes, 2020 best purchases. What were they? Top 10. Let's get into this list without further ado. Opening the show is a fragrance. Oh my gosh, this is a fragrance I've grown to love. This fragrance initially I picked it up for my husband, but I occasionally find myself reaching for it. So this is a fragrance that's quite a boss fragrance, quite masculine. You've got some leather, you've got some oud, there's gag oud, there's cedar wood as well. You do get some rose, there's Bulgarian rose in this fragrance, there's some incense. And what are we talking about? It's none other than Oud Essential from Guerlain. So Guerlain's, and this is their B bottle, quite a gorgeous bottle. And this obviously it's a dab, so you can just dab on this, but it does come with a smaller bottle, a decant bottle, where you can actually spray it. So that's so look how much we've been wearing this fragrance, just goes to show. And this is a 30 ml bottle, so a lovely fragrance. I enjoy this on my husband more than I enjoy it on myself. This is listed as a unisex fragrance, but to my nose, this fragrance is quite masculine. It's very oudy. The oud in this, I'll be honest, is quite clean, so don't worry if you think oud, it's oud. But then even though it's a clean oud, it's got leather. So for men, this is absolutely stunning. This is a fragrance for the confident boss, confident man, and I love it on him. It's like, oh my gosh, this is how we want men to smell. Yes please. So Oud Essential from Guerlain, and it's just a lovely gorgeous fragrance. And as well, this is quite lovely on performance, sillage, projection. It's got it all going on. I'm talking about 14 hours on performance at least. This is a fragrance that really won't disappear. It will be disappearing at the point where you've taken it off, you've had your long day, it's bedtime, and you can still smell it. That's how good it is. So Oud Essential opening the show. Moving along, we come to number 9. And at number 9 is a fragrance, oh my gosh, I do love this fragrance. The only downside is my husband doesn't. Can you believe? Yes, I've spoken about this before, so this is nothing new. I love, yes, if you guessed it right, Baccarat Rouge Extrait, and this is obviously Extrait 540 from the master perfumer Maison Francis Cajan. And this is a gorgeous amberly fragrance. It's lovely, sweet, jammy tart sweetness. That's what it is. It never gets sickly to me, and this is a fragrance I would advise to wear in the cooler months. Yes, cooler weather fragrance, because I feel like in the heat this would be too much. It might get cloying, so definitely cooler weather fragrance. Baccarat Rouge Extrait, one of the best pickups of the year, and I wanted this fragrance from the previous year. I don't know why it took so long. I think because I had samples, so I would always kind of wait till my sample is finished until I put the trigger. So at number 9. At number 8 is a fragrance that is special. This fragrance is special in every way. Everything about this fragrance is special to me. I find this fragrance talks to me. You know what I mean? This is a fragrance I've grown to love, and this fragrance was based on the African goddess of the Yoruba people. So the Yoruba goddess, and her name was Oshun. Oshun from Collage Perfumes. I've spoken about this, and you can find a full review of this again on my page. And a gorgeous fragrance. I've grown to love this fragrance. This is a fragrance that I feel like from the brand, if you feel like, oh, Miguel Matos creations can be beast mode too much, honestly, do not be afraid. Try Oshun. It's a fragrance I would advise to start with, because this is, I feel like, more mass appealing from the collection. This is a fragrance I would tell someone, yes, you can blind buy it, because this fragrance is inoffensive. This fragrance is easy to love. It's not loud, it's not shouty. Those around you are gonna enjoy it. And as well, this fragrance does not like project like a beast. This is just moderate projection and lasts long as well. You get a good at least 12 hours. I love Oshun, and I feel like that it does reflect in the notes what the goddess was about. More like she was the goddess of love, so obviously a bit of tenderness, and as well sometimes she's known to have a fiery temper. So the listed notes in this one, at the top you do get some lemon, there's cinnamon, there's pine, you do get some black pepper, there's as well black currant, and then you get a floral heart consisting of some jasmine, some rose, there's magnolia, and then some clove as well. You do get as well some Peru balsam, there's even some amber and a bit of tobacco, and obviously you get some tonka bean. So this is beautifully blended together, and I love how Miguel is mixed the notes in this, because you can't really be telling that at this point, like, oh my gosh, at this point I smell more amber than I smell the tobacco. They're all beautifully blended and supporting each other evenly so, and just a gorgeous fragrance. I enjoy this. I'm enjoying look at that. And this is only from not even long ago, and I even had samples, so that's how much we've worn out of it. Just goes to show how much we are enjoying the fragrance. So Oshun from the house of Collage, and if you haven't checked out these fragrances, do check them out. I would say there is something for everyone from this brand, so check them out. Miguel Matos creation. Right, at number 7, a fragrance I had so much adventure with acquiring, but I won't bore you with that, because look it up on my page anyway. If you don't know the story, check out videos about Arabian Oud, RESALA, so you can keep up to date with that. But a bit of adventure acquiring this one. I'm glad it's finally in my collection, all thanks to my dear friend Fakwan at Arabian Fragrances. So RESALA by Arabian Oud. How does this smell like? This is essentially a rosewood fragrance. You get some saffron. It's got saffron. You get some rose as well. There's chocolate, and you get some vanilla. So a gorgeous composition. There's oud as well, obviously. A gorgeous composition. It's so yummy. It's like, if you think, oh my gosh, she said oud, I don't like oud, do not be put off, because the oud is nicely evened out by that chocolate, those roses, and that saffron. It just stems it perfectly, and this is a gorgeous fragrance. RESALA from Arabian Oud at number 7. Moving along, we come to number 6. At number 6, it's a tie. It's a tie, and I thought I would include both these fragrances. So these are both amber fragrances. We could have made a tie of 3 as well, but anyway, so it's a tie. We've got 2 amber fragrances, and this is none other than Tango from Musk Milano, and as well we do get Amber Absolutely. Both gorgeous amber fragrances. That's the presentation for Amber Absolutely, a gorgeous bottle. Look at that cap, and look at Musk Milano, both gorgeous. Look at the cap, gorgeous. Look at the thick glass at the base, just absolutely gorgeous stuff. So Amber Absolutely and Tango from Musk Milano, and obviously Amber Absolutely is from Fort and Manley. What do these fragrances smell like? Well, we get actually Amber Absolutely is a Oriental fruity Oriental, and then we get the Tango, which is Oriental floral. So one is more floral, one is more fruity, equally gorgeous in their composition, like absolutely gorgeous stuff. You do get the, I would say Tango projects a bit more than the Amber Absolutely does. Not a problem. Both lovely fragrances, and as well I'm glad to have both, and they are both stunning in their own ways, and one has obviously fruits, so you get in the Amber Absolutely, you do get some plum, there's some blackcurrant, and you get as well some rose, there's some labdanum, you get some benzoin, there's vetiver, even musk, and some cedar. And as well with Tango, you do get quite a lot of lovely notes as well. There's bergamot, there's some black pepper, cardamom, there's also some jasmine sambac absolute. You do get some damascena rose, there's damascena rose oil, you get some patchouli, even some cumin. Obviously there's a leather accord in the base with some benzoin, and there's some musks and amber accord, and there's some vanilla bean as well. So quite lovely composition. I'm actually going to be having a list of amber fragrances in my collection and see how they compare, because it's quite interesting that there's the ambers I have in my collection all kind of take, like there's a different take on each, so quite interesting to have that in a list, and we'll do that soon. At number 6, a tie, the two amber fragrances, Tango and Amber Absolutely, both gorgeous, amazing fragrances. I've done a full review of the Amber Absolutely, review for Tango coming very soon, so stay tuned to that to Fab Trends by Mia. Right, moving along, we come to number 5, and before we count down to the last 5 fragrances, so far how is it going? Did anything kind of surprise you? Did anything surprise you on what's on the list? Let me know in the comments down below. And as well, are there any fragrances on this list that you picked up as well, or that you are looking into, or that are your favorites, or anything of interest to you? Let me know in the comments down below. Yes. At number 5, a fragrance I absolutely love. One of my favorite niche brands on the market. I love a few fragrances from this house. I have a wish list, more like a book, a wish list of the fragrances I want from this house. Santa, I've been such a good girl, please deliver. So anyway, this is none other than Fragrance Dubois, and that's Sarah Hood. I left it there because I wanted to keep it as it was. So Sarah Hood. And this fragrance, I've tried by all means to wear out my samples before I can actually really use my bottle, because I'm like, it's only a 15 ml, so I'm being a bit... This fragrance is so luxurious, it's like one spray £10. I'm making myself laugh. Anyway, look at that presentation. Be nice to have 100 ml Sarah Hood. Gorgeous stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, and obviously how it comes, beautifully packed, and this velvet box does come in another box. So gorgeous packaging, gorgeous smelling fragrance. Sarah Hood, oh my gosh, this is another gorgeous rosewood fragrance. You do get some saffron, you get some oud, you get gag oud, you get, it's, don't take my word for it, you have to smell it for yourself. It's so luxurious. There's some geranium, there's some rose, there's some patchouli, there's jasmine, amber. What haven't we got? We get black pepper, there's even some vanilla. And this fragrance as well supported as well with the sandalwood. It's lovely, warm, just gorgeous. It's very luxurious, you know, when you want to feel like a princess, this is a fragrance to go with. It's so luxurious. I actually kind of savor this fragrance because I feel like I can't just come in. I have other fragrances which are £5 for that. so I'm making myself laugh. Anyway, a gorgeous luxurious fragrance. This fragrance, it is listed as unisex, and I would say definitely unisex because I know a lot of men who love this. Some people might say it's more feminine, but to myself, to my nose, perfectly unisex, very luxurious. This is like handmade, you know, it's so refined, it's beautifully blended. I love this. You know, I've done a full review of this, so if you wanted to check that out, I'm gonna link them in the description down below. So Fragrance Dubois Sarah Hood at number 5. Moving along, we come to number 4, and at number 4, Oh my gosh, another absolute banger of a fragrance, and this is another fragrance I'm so glad to have in my collection because this was on my wish list last Christmas. And you guys, if you haven't seen my wish list for this Christmas, do check it out. I'll link it down below. So this was in my wish list last Christmas, and this is none other than XERJOFF'S RESALA from the CASAMORATI line. And oh my gosh, RESALA is this is vanilla heaven. Vanilla heaven. Imagine a yummy lemon cake. Imagine a yummy lemon cake. That is how this smells like yummy freshly baked lemon cake. That caramel, that vanilla, it's just absolutely mouth watering. This is one of those fragrances that is delicious. Like, this fragrance is yummy. I'm not just saying it, it is absolutely divine. In the notes you do get, obviously there's some vanilla, there's some at the top. Do you know what, this is one of the best kind of citrusy vanilla fragrances, and it's a gorgeous take on vanilla, because then when I think about Nishan's Anne, that one is more of a spice vanilla, and then you get this one goes into the citrus vanilla. Gorgeous take on vanilla, absolutely stunning. This one has some vanilla, obviously you get some blood orange, there's some bergamot as well, there's some licorice, there's caramel and some white musk. And if you think that there's caramel, there's vanilla, this should be cloying, it's not, because this is beautifully blended, and that those citrus notes just kind of tames things down as well. And I feel like even that cinnamon just evens things out with the musk, the white musk. It never gets cloying as well. So I feel like this is one of those vanillas you can wear throughout the year. I feel like it doesn't get cloying. I think in the cold weather you could still get away with it, even though I would say cold weather kind of go easy on the sprayer. And as well, it's just gorgeous, lovely yummy vanilla fragrance. If you love kind of lemony, vanilla-y, you know, citrusy, you're gonna love this. And it's just gorgeous, and this is one of the fragrances that I would enjoy for date night, because it's just yummy. It's one of those fragrances people are gonna enjoy to smell on you, and you're just gonna enjoy to wear it. So yes, RESALA from CASAMORATI line from XERJOFF. And if you are a gourmand lover, definitely this is gourmand lover's delight. Check it out. Moving along, we come to number 3. Right, at number 3 is a fragrance that is an absolute bomb. I say bomb, not even a beast. This is a bomb. I think this is the most potent fragrance in my collection. This fragrance is like, oh my gosh, you smell this. I think the first time I smelled it, I felt like I could drink this. I know I'm weird. I felt like this is so sweet smelling, like so potent, so you want to drink it. That's how I smelled it. Like, I could drink it. It literally opens up with like yummy fruits. It's a gorgeous potent fragrance, and this fragrance, it is an absolute beast. Like, it goes on and on. It will not wear off. You have to wash it off. And this is a fragrance you can smell before you even open the bottle. It's a dab bottle. Before you even open it, you can smell the fragrance. I'm not kidding. And this fragrance, sample before you buy, and as well, go very easy with those dabs, because literally even one dab would be enough because that one dab is gonna be around you, like everywhere. You smell it like it's a monster. This is a bomb, like OMG. This is a fragrance I'm like, sometimes I don't even spray it, but I come in to just smell the bottle just to enjoy it. And this is another limited edition. The bottle is a limited edition, very few bottles, and I was lucky to get my hands on it. I believe it's now sold out. And what am I talking about? Some of you must have already guessed. none other than Fado Jasmine from Miguel Matos. Yes, oh my gosh, Fado is so special, so special. This fragrance is like, it's like a drug. It's like if you smell it once, you want to keep smelling it. It's like it does not let go of you. It's like it gets a hold of you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm here, Fado Jasmine, absolutely special. I can smell it just from the cup. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Opens up with a lot of fruits. So in the notes you've got some, there's lovely fruits at the top with some banana, some plum, there's some passion fruits, you get some lemon leaf, there's also some civet, you get some oud, there's amber, coconut, ambergris, musk, you get some coumarin. Quite a lot going on. There's some tuberose, there's indo, some sambac jasmine, you do get some peach, there's even some oak moss, so quite a lot. And like I said, it's quite potent. This is like, richly, this is, I think, the most potent fragrance in my collection. And this fragrance, it is there with you forever. Like, you have to wash it off for it to go away, and be easy on that sprayer, because yes, and this is definitely for cooler weather, because I feel like if you wear this in high heat, it may get cloying. So definitely I would keep it to cooler weather, maybe in the night or in the day. It's the fragrance that easily would work day and night, but definitely in cooler temperatures. So this is, again, very special. Even for Miguel, he created this as a tribute to his culture, so Fado Jasmine. I've done a full review of this fragrance, so do check that out. And yes, a fragrance I'm quite pleased to have in my collection. Fado Jasmine by Miguel Matos. Right, moving along. We've only got 2 left. We're nearly there. Moving along, we come to number 2. And at number 2 is one of my favorite fragrances from my favorite indie brand. One of my favorite indie brands. And this fragrance, I've spoken about this, done a full review, so do check that out. I'll link it in the description. What are we talking about? Yes, it's none other than Black Dragon, and this is Black Dragon from BYRON Perfumes, and another gorgeous release from this year. Definitely one of the best releases of the year, at least for me, in my collection. Yes, Black Dragon, oh my gosh, this is a stunning fragrance. It does have kind of a boozy vibe, and as well I do get some hints to my nose, and I've said this, I feel like I get some coconut. I don't know if that's created by the combination of the bourbon vanilla with the pineapple. Might be, I don't know. I need to try that combination for myself to see how it works, but I feel like there's some coconut, or maybe that's just created from how the notes mix together. But you do get some mango, some pineapple, there's some cigar, there's bourbon vanilla, and as well there's some sandalwood, there's some patchouli, you get some amber. There's as well some musk as well, and this is listed as unisex, and perfectly unisex. Gorgeous, lovely fragrance. If you haven't smelled it, don't take my word for it. Honestly, sample all the fragrances listed for yourself. Just don't take my word for it. Sample for yourself. Let me know. Are you a fan of the house? Yes, I'm a fangirl over here. It's no secret. So BYRON Perfumes Black Dragon, another fragrance that was one of the best pickups for the year. Right, moving along, we come to the end of the list. So what's at the top spot? Top spot goes to this beauty, and again, another limited edition. So what do we have here? Yes, so this is De la Mano por la Rosaleda from the Una Paseo Madrid line, and oh my gosh, this is from Loewe. So Loewe's, this is an exclusive edition, especially created for Harrods. I don't know, I think it's sold out now. I actually was checking for this because I thought a backup bottle would be nice, you know, but anyway, it's sold out now. So gorgeous fragrance. This is a lovely rose fragrance. so luxurious. The best rose fragrance in my collection. The best rose fragrance I've smelled thus far. That easy. It's a gorgeous, luxurious smelling. You get those lovely... not many notes are listed for this one. Actually, the only listed notes for this one is rose and what else? Some citruses. But I get some citruses, and as well I do get obviously some rose. There's definitely, I think, a bit of iris and musk. Gorgeous fragrance. There is more to this fragrance than they have let on. They've made the list of ingredients very easy, like it's just 2 ingredients listed, but I know definitely, even I do smell even some jasmine. There's some jasmine in here, but it's a lovely, gorgeous rose and a gorgeous presentation that comes with it as well. Una Paseo por la Rosaleda, gorgeous fragrance from Loewe. Limited edition. I'm so glad to have this in my collection because this baby is now sold out. And I mentioned this before in Harrods when I was talking to one of the staff at the counter for Loewe. They did say this, once it sold out in Harrods, it was gonna go to Selfridges in September. I checked Selfridges, even though they listed it in their usual bottle, their normal bottles from the line, not this special bottle like the plain one. They didn't have it in stock either, so I don't know what's going on. But if you ever get a chance, do smell this, because I feel like this is one of those fragrances that everyone is just sleeping on. I mean, I've not seen anyone talk about this fragrance at all. I have not seen it, not on Instagram. I haven't seen, I know about a person that bought it when I spoke about it. I think she's in the US, but she doesn't post much now. So I haven't seen this anywhere at all. So something to look into. A gorgeous fragrance, but smells amazing. Smells amazing. So stunning, so luxurious. Everything about this fragrance I love. This is one of the special fragrances in my collection. Okay, enough talk about the special fragrances. They are all special in their own way. So, top 10 purchases of the year. Was there any surprises that you thought, or did you think about any other that I picked up this year that you think deserve to be in this list instead of the other? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you watched to the end, thank you ever so much. I appreciate your support. Please do not forget to like and subscribe yet. Smash that button. And I shall see you in the next video. Wherever you are, I hope you're having an amazing day. So go on and be awesome. See you soon. Bye.